Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, good morning. There we go. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on my screen for me real quick. As you come into the room, how y'all doing this morning? Good morning. Yes, 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 yes. Tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. What we gonna see this morning is we gonna see who all have their notifications turned on this morning. We about to find out who got their notifications turned on, who's really locked into who's really locked in the street, man. Who's really got their notifications turned on, who really be on here as soon as I jump on that live ready to drop that word. We about to find out this morning because everybody thought I wouldn't be back until Monday, and I purposely did that. I want to see who have their notifications turned on. I want to see who's serious about their growth and development. Oh, somebody just made my heart flutter. Look at Neek in the building. Look at Felicia. That's right. Hey, listen here, it's just a test. It's just a test. I told everybody I'd be back on Monday. I got back yesterday. I said I'm popping in on Friday because I love Fiery Friday. Hello, somebody double tap on the screen, and I want to see who all got their notifications turned on. I want to see who be ready, locked, and loaded. I told y'all, starting October the 1st, we only got 122 days. That's all you got left. Every piece of word that's being dropped, you should be in the building for. Every single note that come across the screen, you should be what? You should be already notepad in your hand. Look at Kira. Kira is not playing with me this morning. Look at here. It's just a test. It's just a test. I want to see who all got their notifications turned on. I said, you know what? I'm going to tell them I'm going to be back on Monday. I'm going to tell them I'm going to be back on Monday. I'm flying all the way home. I'm getting ready all the way. Somebody, you know you're wrong for that, don't you? I know I am. But I kept on. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to see. You have to see who's really ready. You have to see who really want it. Let me see who got their notifications turned on. Let me see who's going to pop in. Let me see who's up in the morning and they're really actively getting done what they need to get done for the bettering of themselves. Let me see that, right? So look at y'all. Look at y'all. I'm talking about that made me big proud. Look at Tia. Okay, that made me big proud. Look at Benny Simpson. Come on, man. I'm talking about over here. I'm grinning, and it's a fact. It's a fact. I love to see my people, man. I love to see my people popping in. That's what I'm talking about. In order for us to get to that next level, in order for us to grow and evolve and heal the way that we need to, this is the type of dedication that you have to have. This is the type of consistency that you have to have. You have to always be ready, because as long as you're always ready, you ain't never got to worry about getting ready, right? I told you, October the 1st, baby. October the 1st. The challenge is going to start. Only the strong gonna survive, and that's just a fact. Good morning, Debari. How are you? Patrice McNeil. Good morning to you. Only the strong gonna survive. Yeah, because October the 1st, that boot camp is going to be real serious. That boot camp is going to be real serious. And Patreon, my Patreon family, don't worry. It's not going to interfere with what we got going on. We still having prayer on Tuesdays and Thursdays, still having class Thursday night from 6:30 to 7:30. But, you know, I'm going to have that going on. And I'll tell y'all right now while I'm doing all of this, right? That challenge, I got some folk that struggle. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, they've been struggling. Life been really lifing them. You know what I'm saying? Life been putting knots upside their head. They've been over there struggling, trying to figure out how they're going to get right all since the beginning of the year. And I want them to walk out, at least if they don't walk out with a new business, a new brand, or something, you know, materialistic. If they don't walk out with something like that, you know what I'm saying? I want them to be able to walk out with that clean slate. I want them to walk out without that mental baggage, that emotional baggage, not feeling spiritually drained. If I can just give them that win, then that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Then that's what I want. If I can just lock in with them 121 days, just to get them on a place, right? Get them to that place where they're able. You know what I'm saying? The sound here went out. Oh, okay. I just want to get them to the place where they can follow a morning routine with their discipline, right? To increase their level of discipline. I want them to get to a place where they're able to bring their body under submission, where they tell their body what to do and not their body telling them what to do. If I can do that, if I can train them in 122 days and they can walk up out of 2024 with that, it's up, Kira. It's up and it's stuck here. I'm telling you right now, 122-day challenge starts October the 1st. Starts October the 1st, baby. And I'm telling you right now, if you weak, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Just continue to follow the Morning Walk and Worship right here on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Take your notes and continue to work on yourself. This right here, you got to be really committed. I'm not even going to play with you. I'm just being honest with you. This right here, you're going to have to be really committed. In order for you to become a part of the 122 days challenge, and yeah, only the strong is going to survive with that, and I know that already. Let me tell you why. Because of the requirements. What you're going to have to do at 7:45 a.m. This is every single day with no days off for 122 days, right? First thing you have to be up is at 7:45 a.m. and you have to be locked and loaded sitting right there in front of your phone on TikTok or Instagram. You have to have a subscription. This is for subscribers only. You have to be there, subscribe to my Instagram or my TikTok, and we got meditation. We're going to meditate together. For those of you that's struggling, sometimes you struggle. You need an account buddy. You need somebody to show you how it's done. You need somebody to set that timer for you. You need somebody to set that mood for you. So for those of you that's like, man, coach, I've been struggling trying to meditate. I got you. This is what we're going to be doing. You're going to get your meditation in. You're going to get your prayer in. For those of you that's like, man, I don't really know the words of prayer and I don't feel confident. No worries, baby, because we're going to get that prayer in right there with you. As long as you subscribe to that TikTok and that Instagram. After that prayer, guess what? I got affirmations, baby. We're going to speak the affirmations. We're going to do the affirmations right there together. We're going to get our affirmations done. After we get our affirmations done, that's when we're going live. That's when we're going live with everybody, right? For Walk, Word, and Worship. Now you've done your morning routine. You got your prayer, you got your meditation, and you got your affirmations done. Now you're getting up and you're getting your mind, body, and soul. Now you up and you're getting your word that's going to seal it for you for that day. You're getting your inspiration, your motivation, your confirmation, everything you need right then and there. Baby, this is why you'll be like, oh man, how she wake up every day with that type of energy? How in the world she get up every day? That's what I do every single day, babes. Understand that. So we about to work this plan. We about to work it all the way out. So as long as you subscribe to my TikTok or my Instagram, this is what's going to be happening. Starting October the 1st, 7:45, we're going to be right there. Bring your mat. Go get your little mat from Walmart or something. Get your little mat and bring out your little towel, baby. That's right. Y'all better be glad I ain't tell y'all to go out there and ground, but don't play with me because that might be the next third month. That might happen the next month. We going outside. Put them feet on the ground. Recharge yourself. Understand that. Everybody, you going outside barefoot, and am. That's right. And I am. And baby, I tell you what, after you done did it once or twice, baby, you will understand exactly why. Go out there. Understand that. Recharge yourself. Recenter yourself. And I'm guarantee you will not be the same. The feeling is different. It's very refreshing. Understand that. But that we're gonna get to that part. But right now, that's what we're doing. And after that, right, you got morning walk and worship. So now you got the start of your day complete. Come on, Tia. I'm just letting them know what the 122 day challenge is. That's what you're gonna do, right? Starting October the 1st. So you got your morning routine, and then you got morning walk and worship. Right now you're going out and you about to go have you a good day, best day ever, right? And then 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 6 p.m. What you doing, baby? You back on your TikTok or your Instagram, locked into the subscribers only live. Subscribers only live. This will not be live publicly. You have to be subscribed to the channel. And what we back on 6 p.m. And what we do, oh yeah, baby, what y'all thought? I told you it wasn't for the week. We doing 2 a day. We gonna pull a 2 a day. You got 30 minutes. Your 30 minutes right there, your 30 minutes is a brisk walk in your neighborhood. Your 30 minutes is you doing, you know what I'm saying, weightlifting a little bit, messing with your dumbbells, doing whatever. If you want to do walking first thing in the morning and then just do your weights, your 30 minutes, oh yeah, we gonna lock in right there, brisk walk, centering ourselves, getting ourselves back into them. That's right, let me tell you why, because not only are we gonna start our day up the right way, we're going to seal our day with the same way. So around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to get out and walk. We're going to get some more word. We're going to walk. We're going to have great conversation. It's going to be a vibe. Might just be some inspirational music. And that's it, baby. Centering ourselves. Why? Because we're going to prepare ourselves. Understand, these last 4 months, Kira, I'm trying to tell you, these last 4 months, we're going to prepare ourselves to do what? Rest properly. We're going to prepare ourselves to rest properly, right? I'm going to show you how to wind down your body, mind, body, and soul so that you can get the rest that you deserve. A lot of times, a lot of people struggling with their 30 minutes. So I'm going to help you get your 30 minutes put in place. So now what you're going to do is place your 30 minutes right there. And we're going to walk and we're going to have that great conversation. We're going to bring it all down. We're going to release, get that up off of us. So when we get in the house and have our dinner or jump in the shower and we're prepared to read while we relaxing in bed, and before you know it, you got the best rest ever. Because you wind your body down. Yeah, okay. All right, y'all with me so far? I told you this 122-day challenge is not going to be for the weak. This is this right here. This has to be for people that are genuinely committed. You have to be really committed to be a part of this challenge. This is not going to be for everybody, and I get it. Everybody won't be on board. It's going to be some folk that's going to make excuses. I can't do that because of this, and I can't do that because of that. And I understand. Just stay on the morning walk and worship. We're going to keep working on you. We're going to keep praying for you. But those of you that's just sick and tired, this gonna be for you. Y'all ready for the next part? I told you this is not just, yeah, when I come with stuff for y'all, it be worth every single thing. And all you're doing is subscribing to the channel. Some of y'all already subscribed. Y'all like, wait a minute, I've been waiting on this moment for life. For life. I've been waiting on this moment. Understand that? So yeah, so I want you to know the next part is this right here. You're going on the Daniel fast, right? We're gonna be on that Daniel fast. We're removing all meats. We're doing nothing but fruits and vegetables, nuts and water. That's H2O. Nothing with sugar in it, no carbs in it at all, none of that. I want y'all, that's what I already told you, it ain't gonna be for the week. So yes, you're gonna be walking first thing in the morning. You're gonna be walking again at 6 p.m. Understand? And you're gonna also be eating right. Why? Because we're going to detox. Because we're going through a detox. We're going through a detox. Double tap on the screen. Go to Facebook if it's acting up on you. Go to Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go through screen. Go to Facebook if it's acting up on you. Go to Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go through. What you say, Coach? I just gave you 122 days to talk yourself. Mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and so we about to detox. Just put it in my, yeah, there you go. Put it in my chat real quick. Put it in the chat real quick. Detox, baby, detox. Mind, body, and soul. I just gave you 122 days of a challenge where we going to lock in right there together. Understand that we locking in twice a day. You get up first thing in the morning, 7:45. 7:45, you got your morning routine. 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're in prayer. We're in affirmations and meditation. We gonna all meditate right there together. If you have already subscribed, that's right, make sure you hit that live button. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my TikTok and Instagram live. TikTok and Instagram only, right? Make sure it's gonna be TikTok and Instagram. I'm on TikTok right now, sweetheart. On TikTok and Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because prayer gonna start at 7:45 a.m. This is a no days off. This is Monday through Friday, every single day. Every single day you will have prayer and you will have meditation and you will have affirmation for 122 days. Understand that. Y'all lock into that. Get ready for that, all right? And then we will also have morning walk and worship, right? We will have a 6:30 check-in, right? And we will have a 30-day Daniel fast. No meats, no carbs, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and water. Detox. We walking into 2022, even if we walk in with a clean slate, a win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. Understand that. A win is a win, and it's okay. Because I want you to understand when you start doing that with your body like that, when you start working on your body from the inside out and not trying to outside in it, because outside in you walking around with a beautiful disaster, right? You look good on the outside, but the inside you're a whole mess. But when you start working on yourself from the inside out, oh baby, yeah, you're gonna start to see things completely different. So if you locking into that, right? If you locking into it, if you gonna show up right there with me with it, make sure you hit that subscribe button on TikTok and Instagram. Subscribe to the channel. This will be a private live. This live will not be public. It will only be for the subscribers on those channels. Reason being is because I take meditation, prayer, and affirmations extremely serious. I don't want just anybody all up in there. If you're not serious, if you playing around and all of that, we don't need you in the chat. This right here, we don't need you in the chat, baby. This gonna be locked down. And if it if it's too much for some folk, y'all know I go straight to the. I'll put it in my Patreon real quick. I lock it all the way down. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that there's some people that are not inside of my Patreon, and for those of you that are not in the Patreon and everybody want to participate in it, then that's what I'm going to do. Again, my Patreon subscribers, this will not change the things that we do inside of our group. Prayer will still be Tuesday, Thursdays. Class will still be Thursday night. We will still be moving and shaking as normal, right? Monday through Friday, we'll still be doing our normal routine, homework assignments, and everything else is still required out of you guys, right? So y'all stay focused on that, because we are coming to the end of quarter 3. And as we start winding down quarter 3, y'all know I'm going to be looking for my reports, all right? So I don't want nobody to think that you don't have no report to give just because we got other stuff going on. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Double tap on that screen real quick. Double tap on that screen real quick. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you just happy to be here this morning, right? If you just happy to be here this morning, double tap on my screen. Send me some love real quick. Good morning, Johnny Brent. How are you this morning? Brian, good morning to you, Golda. I see you this morning. Tay Flyer, good morning to you. Charlisa Wilson, good morning. Amanda, good morning to you. Corky Chevy, good morning to you. Good morning. He is Brazen. Good morning to you, the love. Good morning, bat my lashes. Okay, good morning to you. How are you this morning? Okay, I see I got my girl over here, Body by Kira. Good morning to you, Fluffy Love. Good morning to you, Latifah's Way. Good morning to you, Shay Shay. Good morning to you, Crystal Love. Good morning to you. How you doing this morning, Jasmine Knight? Good morning to you, Jen. How you doing, Jen? Tell Cross I said good morning. Good morning to you, Glowy. How are you? Proof. Good morning to you. All right, double tap on that screen. Candy Cane. Good morning to you. Esther, how are you doing this morning? Good morning to you, Allison Jones, Jennifer O'Neill. How are you this morning? Jacqueline Davis, I see you over there this morning. Benny Simpson, I appreciate you, love. Always showing love. Good morning to you. Tay Fryer, good morning. Tia and the pastor and nephew, good morning to y'all over there. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap PM. Good morning to you. I had to break down the 122 challenge for 1 PM. We just now getting started. Diva Styles, good morning, Lauren Paris. Good morning, Glowy 828. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I need 8 more badges on IG, 8 more badges on IG to reach our goal. And we already at it on TikTok. We already at it on Facebook right now. Our starting goal, we already locked into it. Good morning, good morning. Okay, we need 7 more. Appreciate you, Land 21. Double tap on that screen. If you woke up this morning and you like, you know what? Life be life. Life be life, and I be going through things, coach. I'm losing some folk, walking away from some folk. I mean, it's just it's a battle. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm just here to tell you this morning, that's all part of life. That's all part of life. Thank you so much. Is it Janice Wayne? That's all part of life. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Good morning. Thank you so much. To yourself that no matter what it looks like, that you stay focused, that you stay the course. No matter what it is that you're facing in your life, you owe it to yourself to stay focused, to stay the course. Because one thing's for sure, 2 things for certain is if you're not being tested, if you're not being tried. Thank you, Aqua in Motion. Appreciate you. Last name Garner. Appreciate you. Candy Cane 360. Appreciate you. The thing about it is, if you are not being tested and you're not being tried, then guess what? You're not working hard enough. And that's your first note of the morning. If you are not being tested, if you're not being tried, if you're not going through something, then you are not working hard enough. Thank you, Hot Boy Trio. Appreciate you. You're not working hard enough. Understand. Come on. I know it's going to be some folk like, Coach, why you got to do it like that? Because it's Friday. It's Friday, baby. Understand that you're not working hard enough. The enemy doesn't feel any pressure from you. Thank you, Auntie Nay. If you're not feeling no pressure, if you're not going through nothing, if you're not being tested, if you're not being put to the fire in one area or another in your life, then you're not working hard enough. Go harder. Go harder. Go harder. You should always feel a level of hunger. Come on. You should always feel a level of hunger. As we closing out this year, you should feel a level of hunger that you've never had before. You should feel a level of thirst that you never had before. You should be so locked into yourself that you're like, you know what? I want what I've never had. Understand, I'm thirsty for more. I'm thirsty for more information. I'm thirsty for more growth. I'm trying to heal this. I don't want to walk away the same way that I came in. I want to walk away different. I want to walk away with a smile. I want to walk away empowered. I want to walk away inspired. You know what I'm saying? I want to walk away motivated. I want to walk away uplifted. I want to be surrounded by love. I'm trying to shift my aura. It's something about you. Understand that it's something about you that you should be looking at yourself and saying, I want to change this about me. I don't want to walk out of this year with that still hanging over my head. I don't want to walk out of this year still having to deal with that issue. I refuse. Understand that sometimes you have to speak to yourself that way. I refuse to continue in the same broken cycles. I refuse to continue to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Understand that I'm at a place in my life right now where I'm hungry for change. Yeah. And if we're going to be honest, I'm at a place in my life where I'm hungry for change. That could be a red ink pen note right there. Because some of us, that's our greatest fear. We fear change. We're creatures of habits. And after we've done things so many times the same exact way, been in a relationship, going through the same type of toxic cycles, dealing with that same broken family, that same toxic energy. And after we've dealt with it for so long, then what happens is we become used to that brokenness. We become used to the dysfunction. We become used to the toxic type of thinking, the manipulative type of thinking. We get used to being those people that are being disrespected, that are being let down, that's being betrayed, that's being talked about, that's being scrutinized. We become people that are used to those things, right? And when we become used to those things, what do? We develop coping habits to deal with their dysfunctional behavior. We start saying things to them like, oh, that's just how they are. They've always been like that. Girl, you can't take them seriously. Don't take that as a grain of salt. Let that roll up off your back. We start excusing things that we should be addressing. I know it's hot. I know that's hot and that's heavy. Wait a minute, coach, because double tap on the screen. I know for sure you got some family members, some friends, even your bestie that you want to go ahead and hit that tap them in, tag them in right now and say, oh yeah, well baby, it just got real on the live. It just got real. I understand where you're coming from, but baby, this right here, this is for you. This part is for you. Yeah, you get so used to dealing with drama. You get so used to dealing with pain and letdown and brokenness and watching people behave a certain type of way in your life that you develop coping skills to deal with their dysfunctional behavior, to deal with the lying, the cheating, the manipulation, the backstabbing. You get so used to that what you start doing is making excuses for why they behave the way that they behave, and not understanding that at one point or another, you have to take yourself seriously and say, you know what? This is where I get off the ride. This is where I disconnect. This is where I two-finger swing it. This is where I get up out your face and up out your way. Come on, let's be real. We got to become hungry for change. We got to become hungry for change. The moment that we see the red flags, the moment that we see the disrespectful behavior, the moment that we see that they cannot pick up what it is that we put down, the moment that we see that we're unequally yoked, the moment that we see that we're not on the same level mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, the moment that we see that they're still in the healing stages and they still got work that they need to do on themselves, at that moment right there, snip, at that moment right there, I got to get up out your face and up out of your way. Why? Because your healing is your responsibility, not mine. And if I attach myself to you, or if I allow you to attach yourself to me, then you become a part of a project for me. You become a project for me. And now I find myself over there working on you. Now I find myself over there holding your hand. Now I find myself having a false sense of responsibility towards you. Now I'm trying to make sure you good. Now I'm trying to make sure you on board. Now I'm trying to make sure you got this and you got that, and making sure this, and all the while of me focusing so much on you and making sure that you're good, now I've been self-neglecting. Now I'm not giving myself the time, the energy, and the effort that I deserve because I'm focused on somebody else. Baby, I want you to understand that in the next 122 days, I cannot afford another project. Yeah, I know somebody writing that down as fast as I can say it. yeah, baby. I can't afford another project. I can't afford another project. I can't afford to be Barbara. I can't afford to be Brenda. I cannot afford to be Belinda or Brianna, baby. I can't take on another project. I don't have another project in me. I can't be Bob. I can't be Bernard. Understand that? I can't be I can't get out here building on folk. That's not my job. That's not a part of my assignment. Understand, I have to take a what? I got to take a break from people needing me because right now I'm in a season of my life where I need me. And as much as I love you, I love me more. And as much as I want to choose you, I got to choose me. As much as I want to give it to you, I need everything that I got. And I cannot dig deep inside of me to give to you. I cannot put myself in a situation in my life where I'm over here struggling again. I cannot afford to go back to that broken state. I cannot afford, understand, I can't afford to self-sabotage because I'm trying to help someone else. I can't afford to continuously sacrifice myself, my time, my energy, and effort to be everything to everybody and I'm nothing to myself. I can't afford it. That's a price that I'm not willing to pay. That's a price that I'm not willing to pay. And we've been paying that price over and over and over. Every single time that you make up in your mind and say that I'm going to continue to deal with an individual that I know for a fact is dealing with an empty cup. When you identify the fact that their cup is empty, when you identify the fact that they have absolutely nothing to give to you, they have nothing to add, no value to your life. When you make a decision to deal with somebody that show up in your life and their cup is empty, then you're taking on the responsibility of replenishing that cup. Go ahead, Barbara. You and Shirley now. Go ahead. Yeah, that's why it's important for you to understand what's for you and what's not for you. Who's for you and who's not for you. Everybody is not a part of your assignment. No matter how much you love them. Everybody is not what every day. Write that in your notes too. Everybody is not a part of your assignment. I don't care how much you love them. Everybody is not going to be a part of your success. Everybody's not going to be a part of your development. It's going to be some folk that you love more than anything in this world. And you're going to still have to distance yourself from that individual in order for you to grow. In order for you to reach your fullest potential, in order for you to accomplish your goals. Understand that it's going to be some folk that you thought was going to be at the top, clapping right there with you, patting you on the back, taking all the pictures and all the videos and everything else. And the truth of the matter is, the ones that you absolutely love the most was the very first ones that you have to separate from, that you have to distance yourself from. And I'm not saying that you don't love them. I'm saying that you have to love you more. I'm not saying that you want anything bad to happen to them. You want to see them do well. You want to see them succeed in life. You want to see them have the very best. You want to see them eat good, just not at your table. Understand what you want out of life and what I want out of life is just not the same. Where I'm going in my life and where you're going in your life is just not the same place. And that's okay. Why? Because everybody's journey is different. Everybody's healing journey is different. Everything is uniquely designed to fit you individually. And the problem is that we want everybody to go. We want this to be a group project so bad. Some of y'all want to get on that doggone magical school bus so bad you want to have a group of folk going with you. And yeah, just a matter, I don't know when in the world made me think about that. Wait a minute. Y'all remember the magical school bus? Hold up. I'm drinking my water because, baby, that's childish. I don't know why I act the way that I do. I'm drinking my water. Y'all know why I do something like that. But y'all remember the magical school bus? It was a slew of them. It was a group of them. They running around all together, floating all over the place, learning different stuff. That's all of that. But the thing about it is, you're going to have a group. You might have people, but sometimes it won't be the people that you want. Sometimes It won't be the people that you grew up with. It won't be the people that you graduated with. It won't be that bestie that you've been best friends with your whole entire life. Sometimes it won't be, your healing journey won't look like what you wanted to look like. It won't be nothing like how you thought that it was going to be. That's a fact. Sometimes it just won't look that way. And that's the reason why it's so important for you to do what? Walk by faith. That's the reason why you have to trust the process, even when you don't know what's going on, even when you don't understand what's going on, even when you don't know why it's happening the way that it's happening. Just know that something is happening. That's it. And accept the fact that what? Hunger for change. I'm hungry for change. And I'm not easily distracted or easily triggered anymore when I lose people. I'm not easily distracted or easily triggered to tears when I have to separate myself from folk. Understand that, because that's exactly what's going to happen on this journey. It's going to be people that you're going to have to say, as much as I love you, as much as I wanted to celebrate with you, as much as I thought it was going to be you and I all the way through this thing, the truth of the matter is you my op on a certain level. You my op on a certain level. And I don't mean that in a malicious way. Come on, double tap on my screen. Because somebody just said, ooh, somebody, yeah, come on. I know I got runners in the chat. Somebody that ran down their hall. As much as I love you, understand you my op in a certain type of way, in a way that you don't really understand just yet. Double tap on my screen. You are my op in a certain type of way, in a way that you don't understand it. And I know that the way that the things that you do, I know it's not because you're trying to be malicious. Everybody that hurts you is not malicious. Everybody that hurts you, I'm not hurting you on purpose. Some folks hurt you out of ignorance, right? Chosen family, is that not what I taught you? Yeah, some people hurt you because they don't know no better themselves. Understand that. They don't know what it is. Yeah, they've never seen it. They've never felt it. They've never been in that environment before. Everybody that hurt you don't hurt you on purpose. Everybody that damage you in one way or another don't damage you because out of the malicious intent. Some folks hurt you because they don't know any better. It's ignorance. They're not knowledgeable of the damage that they're doing in that moment. Let me show you. That's why I said, send me some love real quick. Double tap on my screen real quick. Let's get up. We had 740 on the stars. Let's get up to 1K on the stars Facebook. Double tap on my screen. Let me get 5 badges, IG. Let me get 2 teddy bears over here on TikTok. Double tap on the screen. Where we at real quick? We at 42K over here. Let's get up to 100K. What you say, Coach? Some of it is not, it's not malicious, it's ignorance. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I got some people that's note takers. They writing. While they writing, y'all send me some love. Double tap on my screen. Yeah. You got some folks in your family that you love. That's your favorite cousin. That's your mother. That's your father. All of these people, they're some years older than you. Thank you, Neek. They're some years older than you, right? And their way of thinking is not your way of thinking. Yeah, they're stuck in the way that they're thinking because that's all they know. That's all they've seen. That's all that they've been around. So they have that mentality of, oh yeah, I was born here and I'm going to leave right here. This right here is how it's always been. There's no anything other than this right here. They've already convinced themselves that where they are right now currently in life is all that it is to life. That's what they believe. That's what they feel. So you'll be amazed how many older people, you can live in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and understand something. Rock Hill and Charlotte ain't nothing but a 10-15 minute ride. You have some folks in Rock Hill that feel like driving to Charlotte is extremely far. I'm not jumping on that highway. That's going to be too much. Yeah, because they understand they don't see anything but right there. Far. I'm not jumping on that highway. That's going to be too much. Yeah, because they understand they don't see anything but right there. They work in Rock Hill. They go to Rock Hill. Right there in Rock Hill. They will not leave out of Rock Hill. They are conditioned to think that there's nothing outside of that. They are comfortable living in just that right there. That, yeah, understand that's how this thing works. And as you come up, now you're growing and now you're evolving in life. And you're like, man, it's a life outside of here. There's something bigger and better out here. And now you go to Charlotte, and now you in Charlotte, North Carolina, and you working every day. You done ran into some folks in Charlotte it. And they like, girl, you should come hang out with us. We got a brunch or something to go to. Understand? We got a brunch. We got brunch spots up here. You can come up here and we gonna just chill. We got this, and this. And you go back home to your mother or your father or your grandparent or whomever that's in small-minded Rock Hill, right? I'm not saying Rock Hill is small-minded, but y'all got to follow the illustration. So now they get there, right? And they like, wait a minute, you don't know what's going to happen to you if you go up there. And no, I don't want you hanging out with just know anybody. And I don't know about this, and that, whoop-de-whoop, right? So they're giving you all of their fears. They're giving you all their insecurities. They're saying all of these things to you. And the bad part about it is when they say it, this is what I mean when I say some people will hurt you and they don't mean to hurt you, that it's not malicious, it's ignorance, right? And we are ignorant when we're stuck in our thinking. When we're stuck in our thinking, that right there, that's ignorant. When you don't see nothing but one way, that's ignorant. Understand that. That's what we're talking about. So everything that they're saying to you is not coming from a bad place. Everything that they're saying to you, they're saying it to you because they're genuinely concerned about your well-being. They're saying what they're saying because in their mind, they think that they're protecting you. They think that they're genuinely concerned about your well-being. They're saying what they're saying because in their mind, they think that they're protecting you. They think that they're helping you. They think that they're okay. But the truth of the matter is they're projecting their fears all over you. Their insecurities. Because they never been where you're trying to go. Understand that if they never been where you're trying to go, they're thinking that it's not possible. Like, wait a minute, why you gonna go? Why you going up there? Why you gonna do this? Why you gonna do that? Yeah. So they try to talk you out of doing what you want to do. They try to talk you out of going where you want to go. They try to talk you out of living your life. They try to talk you out of, you know what I'm saying, advancing, evolving, going to your next level. If you let them. Understand that. That's why you have to be hungry for change. And it's not just a Rock Hill or Charlotte thing. Some folk do this even when it's time for you to go to school. Understand that. Here you are. I don't want to go to Winthrop. Understand that. I don't want to go to York Tech. I don't want to go to USC in Atlanta. In Columbia. I want to go far. They don't have the subjects that I want to study. Well, you don't think that's too far? You ain't got no family out there? That's the purpose. Hello, somebody, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to see something outside this family. I'm trying to see something outside this community. I'm trying to see something that's far, far, far away. Understand that. I don't want to just be wrapped up in this right here. That's how you have to be mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. You got to be hungry. You got to be thirsty. You have to be eager to go and get more for your life in order for you to really grow like the way that you need to grow. You got to step outside of the normal. You got to step outside of the familiar. You got to get uncomfortable in order for you to really grow like the way that you need to grow. You got to step outside of the normal. You got to step outside of the familiar. You got to get uncomfortable and become comfortable being uncomfortable. You got to extend it. Why do you think that people, when they go out the country, they start going out the country all the time? It's a new life, new ground. It's like, wow, I didn't even know this was going on. I didn't even see none of this coming. Come on. You have to be willing. Good morning, Romeo. Happy belated birthday, love. You have to be willing to step out. You have some children that go to the military. They want to travel the world. They want to grab degrees. They want to go out here. They want to see things that they've never seen. And you have to encourage them to go for more. What I want you just sitting around here for? You know what I'm saying? What I want you sitting around wasting your time here for? Go see the world. Go see what's out there. That's how you have to be. Even at our age, understand that even at our age, as long as you got, let me talk to you real quick. As long as you got breath in your body, as long as you got the activities of your limbs, as long as you're clothed and your right mind, take the trip. Go out of town. Go do the things that you've never done. Go experience what you've never experienced. Go try some new food. Expand your palate. Understand that. Don't sit over there on your front porch and be regretting the fact that you never did anything for yourself, that you never had a self-care day, that you never chose you in any situation. Take the trip. Have the experience. Oh, I always wanted to go to one conference. I'm going to the webinar, the seminar. Guess what? I'm going wherever they going. Wherever they at, that's where I'm going. That's right. That's what you do. Sitting and soaking and expecting something different to happen, that's not going to happen. You got to be willing to grow, to evolve. You got to be willing to challenge yourself. You got 122 days starting October the 1st. You have 122 days to really strengthen up your discipline. Understand that, to really get discipline in your life and say, you know what? I'm going to start taking control over my life. I'm taking power over my life, authority over my life. I'm about to start showing up differently. Thank you, Pretty. I appreciate you. Thank you, Shay Shay. I'm about to start showing up differently in my life. I owe this to myself. I'm over here, scraping the bottom of the barrel. I'm over here asking for the bare minimum. I'm over here settling for less. I'm over here putting up with things I ain't really even got to put up with. I'm over here developing coping skills to deal with people's dysfunctional behavior. I'm over here struggling when I ain't really even got to. Understand, break out of that mindset. It's every man for himself. And I don't care what nobody else say about it. It is every man for himself. If you out here and you thinking that you got to take everybody with you, if you out here thinking that you got to latch on to each and every person and you have to let them people latch on to you, then baby, guess what? You better be prepared to stay stuck. You got to be prepared to stay right there in that same environment that you was born in. That's where they're going to lay you to rest at. Baby, get up off of me. Do you environment that you was born in? That's where they're going to lay you to rest at. Baby, get up off of me. Do you hear me? Fat chat. Turn me loose. Get up off me. Put it in my chat. Every single platform. Double tap on my screen. Get us up there. Where we at, baby? We at 53K. Get us up to 100K. Turn me loose. Get up. You have to get up off me. I got 122 days. Get up off me. Baby, that might, yeah, you might turn around and look at me and I just tell you that get up off me. Get up off me, baby. You heavy. You are heavy. You are nothing but weight. You ain't trying to grow. You ain't trying to evolve. You ain't trying to heal. You ain't doing nothing but seeking attention. Every time I try to hold you accountable for something, that's the only time that you're trying to actually act like you notice I say act like. That's the only time you try to act like you're trying to work on something. If I never say nothing to you, if I don't apply no pressure, if I never come to you about nothing, then you will sit right there and you will do that same thing over and over and over again. I'm done babysitting grown adults. Hello, somebody get up off me. I can't afford that extra weight. I can't afford to trying to fix me and fix you. I can't heal me and try to heal you. If you don't want it for yourself, I'm gonna leave you right there where you at. Hello, somebody, you gonna have to get up off of me. That's it. That's all. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to evolve in my life. I'm trying to see new things, taste new food. Understand that, baby. I can't afford to be stuck. I can't afford to be stagnant. I can't afford for my feet or my mental to be what stifled in no type of way, shape, or form. I owe this to myself. This is a personal journey. When I told y'all, it is not a group project. I don't need you to do your part and I do my part. Baby, all I got to do is show up for me. I come for me. That's it. That's all. He's not going to ask me about the work that you done did. He's not going to ask me about your transgressions, not about to ask me about your sins, your iniquities. That ain't got nothing to do with me. When I get up there, the only person he gonna ask me about is me. And that right there is confirmation enough for a lot of you people who be thinking that you got to drag everybody. If you had to drag everybody, why he ain't gonna ask you about them? Point proven. Like he ain't, yeah, you get to heaven, he ain't about to ask you nothing about nobody else. Baby, this about me right here. This about me, about what I done, how I done lived, what I put out there in the earth. Understand that what I put in the world, what seeds that I plant. That's it, that's all. Y'all be too caught up in, oh yes, every man for himself. Every man for himself. I cannot afford to be codependent in these next 122 days. I can't. It's not something that I want for my life. It's not something that I'm willing to deal with in my life. You know what I'm saying? I cannot afford it. That's a price that I'm just not willing to pay. And understand that. Y'all think that this year went by fast? Just think about how fast this 122 days gonna go. It's gonna go even faster. But we said that in the beginning of the year. Time is going. Whether you're gonna go with it or not, that's all up to you. But time is gonna keep ticking, tick, tick. Whether you're on board or not, tick, tick. Whether you locked in or not, tick, tick. Whether you're healing or not, tick, tick. Understand that it's going to keep on ticking. One thing that you can't do is you can't stop time. You cannot control time. Understand that before you know it, you're absolutely right. We're going to be screaming Happy New Year. And how you walk into that new year is going to determine whether it's happy. You're absolutely right. We're going to be screaming Happy New Year. And how you walk into that new year is going to determine whether it's happy for you or not. Because if you don't lock in the getting serious about yourself, it ain't going to be a happy new year for you. You're going to be slowly slugging yourself, dragging yourself over into the new year with that same drama, with that same hurt, that same pain, that same headache, and baby, them same excuses. Tick, tick. Tick, tick. You're going to have to work for it. I don't care what nobody then told you. You're gonna have to work for it. Come on, inspiring queen. You're going to have to work for it. You're not going to get the life that you want by being lazy. You're not going to get the life that you want by making excuses. You're not going to get the life that you want by procrastinating, by being complacent. You're not going to get the life that you want if you're operating with that mindset. I tell you what, the first thing that you have to do, sit yourself down and be real with yourself. Sit yourself down and be real with yourself. What is it that you want? What is it that I want out of my life? That's the first thing you ask yourself. What is it that I want? The second thing is, how am I going to get that? What is it? What is the necessary steps in order for me to obtain that life that I want? And you have to be real about it. You have to be real about it. What is it that I'm going to have to do to get that life that I want? And after you find out, you have to be real about it. What is it that I'm going to have to do to get that life that I want? And after you find out what it is that you have to do, now you have to ask yourself, you have to be real with yourself and say, are you going to do it? Are you willing to do it? Are you willing to eat, sleep, and breathe it? Are you willing to make the sacrifices for it? Are you willing to lose some folk to get it? Are you willing to give a 2 weeks notice at that job because you realize that ain't that job? Are you willing to end a relationship because you know now this ain't the relationship? Are you willing to distance yourself from the family because you see it ain't really the family? Are you willing to cut ties with them besties? What are you willing to do to get what it is that you want? Free game is them tables gonna always turn. Free game is, come on, Romeo. Free game is them tables are gonna always turn. When them tables turn, them folks gonna always turn. Listen to me. One thing about the tables is the tables are gonna always turn. Them tables gonna turn. And when they turn, them folk gonna always do what is best for them. So you owe it to yourself that when it's your turn, you better make sure that you do what is best for you. Understand that? Because when it's their turn, they gonna leave it sliding down the wall, baby. They gonna have you pacing the floor in the middle of the night, sweets. They gonna have you standing up there crying in the shower, sugar. Understand that? They gonna have you over there barely making it throughout your day at your job. They gonna have you standing on that line at your job with a face full of tears. They gonna have you over there looking like a 13-year-old boy going through puberty, all broke out, losing weight left and right. Folk gonna always do what is best for them. So you owe it to yourself that when it's your turn, that you lock in like you ain't never locked in before. Baby, when it's your turn and that door swing open, you better run through it like you Shakari. Understand that. You better run through it like your life depends on it. You better run through it like you got the whole world that's been talking about you, criticizing you, ridiculing you, pointing a finger at you. You better run through it and hit them with that wave like she hit. Baby, she hit that whoosh. You know what I'm saying? You better run through it, baby. You better run through it full blown. I'm talking about full blown savage mode. I owe this to myself. When them tables turn, you better take off. When that light turn green, you better put all gas, no brakes. You better go all the way. Why? Because you better do what's best for you. You owe that to yourself. Come on. Come on. You owe that to yourself. Ain't no way in the world. You think that I done did all this work on myself just to throw it away? You think I done went through hell and high water like this right here just to throw it away? No, you got to get locked in with yourself like you ain't never been locked in before. You got to be committed to yourself like you ain't never been committed to yourself before. You have to have a level of dedication that you've never had to yourself before. You have to be consistent every single day. You want to know the power of routine? Once you do something for 7 days, it becomes a habit. Now your body is yearning for it. It's craving it. So if you wake up first 7 days out of that 122 days and you wake up and you're there at 7:45, can you imagine the way that your mind is going to shift? And here you are sitting in a meditation. Here you are sitting and doing positive affirmations and prayer. Then here you are for a whole hour and some change. You're getting nothing but motivation, inspiration, and confirmation. You're getting that word every single day. Can you imagine the shift that's going to happen in your mental? Can you imagine the shift that's going to happen in your spiritual? Can you imagine the shift that's going to happen? Understand that on an emotional level, you will start to strengthen yourself. On a physical level, now you're moving your body. Whenever you're moving your body, what are you doing? You're increasing your heart rate. As you're increasing your heart rate, what are you doing? You're getting that blood flowing the way that it needs to. All of a sudden, you're creating new blood cells. New blood cells that's going to do what? Help you fight off infections. Help you build up your body. Now here you are, feeling better mind, body, soul, emotionally. This is what it's about. You're going to feel a shift. First 7 days, that next week come, oh baby, here you are. Here you are. You showing up. You're like, wait a minute. Now self is like, wait a minute, self, what we got? We got something going on brand new here. Now self is having a conversation with self. You like, self, like, what up? You know what I mean? It's time to get into prayer. It's time to get into meditation. Self is over there like, we on a 30-day fast, baby. We on that Daniel. Nothing but fruits, nothing but vegetables, nothing but water and word, baby. That's it. That's all. What we doing? We detoxing. I'm cleansing my body. I'm cleansing my mind. I'm cleansing my soul. I'm getting myself ready. Understand that this is a personal journey. This is something that I am working on from the inside out. This is well deserved by myself. Understand? I deserve this. I deserve this growth, this development. I deserve the love that I'm about to show myself. Understand? I deserve to be committed to me the same way that I've been committed to everybody else. I now have to become that person to myself. Now I got to love me like how I was loving them. Now I got to show up for me the same way I was showing up for them. Now I got to bend over backwards for me the same way I was bending over backwards for them. Now I got to get up a little bit early. I got to plan out my day. I got to utilize my planner because I got to schedule my 30 minutes in. That's right. I got to recenter myself the same way I start up my morning with all this energy. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to end my night. I'm going to rest well every single night. Oh, baby, it's unfortunate for some folk. Understand that because, yeah, you were used to me being a certain type of way, but you can't do that type of work on yourself and then think that you're not going to change, that you're not going to cut some folk off, that you're not going to lose some folk along the way. Why? Because when people are not on the same journey as you, when people are not on the same playing field as you, when people are not as committed as you, then guess what they're going to do? Oh, you doing too much. It don't require all of that. Y'all be doing that all the time. Oh, baby, no, I don't see that. Just can't do that. Y'all just be doing anything. They don't understand, and you cannot force them to understand. Yeah, understand that. They don't understand, and you can't force them to understand. Because if a person look you in your face and tell you that you're doing too much because you're working on yourself, thank you so much, Shamika, for the cash out. If a person look you in your face and tell you that you're doing too much because you're working on yourself, that's the op. Go ahead on, Pastor. Go ahead on, Pastor. Wait a minute. I just had to say it though. Wait. I'm drinking my water. That was spiritually messy right there. Yeah. Well, if a person have the audacity to look you in your face and tell you, come on, that when you are praying, fasting, in a study group, mental health study group, going to seminars, webinars, taking notes, applying notes to your life, learning new ways to deal with yourself, unlearning toxic behaviors that was damaging to you. If they have the audacity to look at you and tell you that it don't require all of that you're doing too much and ain't no way in the world, then you're dealing with the op. And I need for you to understand that, baby, that is op-like activity right there. That's the op right there, because how is it that you don't want me to work on myself? What is it that you don't want me to learn how to pray? Why is it that you bothered by me reading self-help books or even strolling through the Bible? Why are you so pressed about me getting into seminars and webinars? Why are you bothered by me now having account buddies and friends that are texting my phone, encouraging me, friends that are texting my phone and pouring into now having account buddies and friends that are texting my phone, encouraging me, friends that are texting my phone and pouring into me? What is it about what it is that in my life that, Felicia, that bothers you so much? They're bothered because they know that they are not really on your level. They bother you. They're bothered. Then guess what? You're going to see that you ain't got no business dealing with them. You're going to see that you're unequally yoked. You're going to see that they add no value to your life. You're going to see that that friendship is one-sided. You're going to see that that family ship is not a real family ship, that they only be there for you and deal with you when it's beneficial to them. Understand that you're going to find that these things and these people that you're connected to are all liabilities. So it's never about you. It's really about them. Yeah, come on. See, it's not, yeah, see, sometimes y'all be getting it twisted. Yeah, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about them. It's if you keep working on yourself like this, then it's going to change the way that you deal with me. If you keep on doing what it is that you're doing, how you're doing it, you're going to develop an awareness that you're going to become knowledgeable of the way that I'm manipulating you, the way that I'm walking you like a dog. You're doing, how you're doing it, you're going to develop an awareness that you're going to become knowledgeable of the way that I'm manipulating you, the way that I'm walking you like a dog, the way that I'm taking advantage of you with heart, the way that I'm doing certain things. You're going to become knowledgeable of that. Wait a minute, I cannot afford for you to be able to do that. I can't afford for you to do that. So what I do, go outside of the way to try to discourage you. Go outside of their way to try to make you look crazy. Go outside of their way to try to distract you. Go outside of their way to try to pull you out of alignment. They will go as far as to try to make it seem as though, oh baby, that ain't real. That's a scam. If I was you, I wouldn't. But you're not me and I'm not you. Understand that. That's the great thing about this thing here. If you like where you are, I love it for you. If that's what you want out of your life, then hey, have at it. But as for me and my house, as for me and my life, as for me and this vessel, this is what I'm about to do. Like it or not, this is how it's going to happen. Understand that folk cannot handle you growing. They can't handle you evolving because they already know the impact that it's going to have on them. What you think a narcissistic individual wants you to think? Well, yeah, come on, be real about it. If you know that they are narcissistic, they're toxic, they're manipulative, they're controlling, understand that. So what they want, you think that they don't want you to know that they are that way? Come on, let's be real. No, if you're dealing with a narcissist, if you're dealing with a toxic individual, the last thing that they want you to do is become knowledgeable of the way that they are being toxic in your life. They don't want you to know that they're manipulating you. They don't want you to know that they're trying to control you. So they go outside of their way to try to make you feel crazy for doing what it is that you're doing, to make you feel like you're doing too much. Because now, wait a minute, if I don't stop you right now, you're going to transform on me. So their job is to stop your transition so you never transform. Their job is to stop your transition, to interrupt your transition, to pause your transition so you never reach your fullest potential. You never accomplish your goals. You never meet the requirements. They keep you in a position in your life where you're stuck and waiting on them in one way or another. Come on, let's be real. Your growth is going to require separation. Put it in your notes. That's it right there. That's it. That's it. Come on. That's gonna, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's going to happen. Your growth is going to require separation. Friends say, oh my God, it is. And separation, sometimes it's a long handled spoon. Separation is sometimes I gotta cut you all the way off. Separation is sometimes, you know what, this just ain't good for me and That's just it. And keep in mind that you don't have to always break down to folk while you're separating from them. So you don't always have to break down to folks the decisions that you make in your life, because you don't owe anybody an explanation for you doing what is best for you. You don't have to break down every single move that you make in your life, and you have to dismantle that. You have to unlearn that. Understand that. Dismantle that, unlearn that. You don't have to get their acceptance or their approval for you to do what you need to do in your life. You're not living your life for somebody else. This ain't about them. They don't have to understand your every move. They don't have to understand why you do what it is that you do. All they got to do is respect that. That's it. And if they can't now respect it, then you owe it to yourself to snip. Because I don't have to break down me doing what's best for me to you. You don't have to understand this. This is not your life. Yet I understand that you feel like you was going to live your life vicariously through me, but there was a mistake that you made on your behalf. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not going to be your yes man, your yes woman. I'm not going to be your puppet while you pulling the strings. That's not going to be for me. Hello, somebody, I got to do what's best for me. Bringing me joy, bringing me peace. And one of the things that you have to understand is that on this journey, it's going to be different stages of your life. On this journey, it's going to start to show you different stages of your life. It's not going to always be the same. And that's the reason why I said you have got to be willing to accept change. You have to be willing to embrace change. You have to develop a hunger, a passion for change. If you see yourself constantly doing the same thing and over, and it's not yielding any fruit, it's not yielding any result, it's not bringing anything differently in your life, it's time for you to switch some stuff up. If you get to a place in your life and you're extremely comfortable in what it is that you're doing, then guess what? You're not doing enough. You got to always make sure that you're striving for more, that you're hungry for more, that you're pushing for more. Every single day that you wake up, you should wake up with a desire to accomplish more than what you've already accomplished in your life. That's what this thing is about. I always want to go more. I always want to be growing. I always want to be evolving. And this right here, what we're going to call it, it's going to be called the growth chart. I'm going to give you a second. Growth chart. You're going to make a total of 5 circles. 5 circles. Growth number 1. All right. Double tap on my screen if you with me. Double tap on my screen. Come on. We're going to learn something today. Growth chart. Double tap on the screen. I see y'all subscribing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Double tap. Make sure y'all subscribing to the TikTok and the Instagram. You can subscribe to Facebook as well, because I'm going to try to see if I can get it on my Facebook as well. Subscribe to that TikTok and that Instagram for sure. Subscribe to my page on there, because this is October the 1st. The 122-day challenge is going to start. Double tap on that screen. Y'all with me? Double tap on my screen. Send me some love. Let me get some love over here. We got 1,625 stars on Facebook. The goal is 2K. Get us up to 2K over there. I need 9 more badges over here on IG. Double tap on my screen. Get us up there, man. Y'all, ooh, TikTok, y'all are lagging today. Y'all are only at 86.6K. Double tap on that screen for me. Double tap on that screen for me. The goal is 200K. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Good morning, Cook by Nature. How y'all doing? We're going to learn something. Appreciate you, Danielle. Double tap on my screen. It's Street Poet _1125. Thank you, Candace. I appreciate you real quick. Double tap on my screen. Let's reach some of these goals real quick. Double tap on that screen for me. Where y'all at this morning? Glowy, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Glowy 828. I appreciate you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grand Rising, Rich Rising. Happy new day to everybody in the chat, man. How y'all doing? Double tap. Happy birthday, Katrina. How are you? You know what I'm saying? Jennifer, I see you. Come on, y'all ready for it? Y'all ready for it? We're going to learn. Get your chart. It's called growth chart. Get your growth chart out. Go ahead. We're going to make 5 circles. Rachel White, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Double tap on that screen. You got 5, so you need 5 circles. Appreciate that badge. Thank you so much. You need 5 circles. Label them 1 through 5. 5 circles on your notes right now on your notepad, because everybody should have been taking notes. So we're going to break it down, because some people are visual learners. So we'll go through our live, and you guys know I go through the live, and after I go through the live, then I do what? I come and give you a visual illustration so that you can fully understand exactly what's happening, because sometimes you just got to thumb back through your notes so you can remind yourself that you got this. You got to thumb back through your notes so you can remind yourself, oh yeah, I know that I am that girl. I am that guy. Thank you. Is it Billard underscore 1001? Appreciate you. Double tap on that screen. Y'all up to a what? Y'all got 104K. All right, TikTok. Double tap on that screen. Let's not play with it today. Send me some love over there. Now we here, right? Growth chart. You start out and we got over here, right? We started out right here. This is the beginning of your journey. This is where you started your journey. And when you started out over here, you had so much love. You know, over here, come on now. That first circle. You had to put a crowd of people in that first circle, because anybody that started out their spiritual journey, right? We started out, we had so many friends. I had so many friends when I wasn't working on myself. I had friends all over the place. When I wasn't working on myself, when I was outside, baby, it was like 10, 20 of us. Whenever we went out, we had to get us a what? We had to get us a small SUV when we would go out. You know what I'm saying? We had to order a big body when we would go out, because we had so many people that we would go out with. We standing up on the couches together. We enjoying life. When you first outside and you outside, friends say, bro, I'm just trying to tell you, I gotta make it so they understand, friend. So yeah, when you outside, you got all these folks, honey. You got all these folks that smiling, skinning, and grinning all over. You got all kinds of stuff going on in your life. When you first start your spiritual journey, you know what I'm saying? This is how you start out. You got all this extra weight. You got all these people smiling up in your face, that, and it's just happy, happy, joy, joy. But the moment that you start over here, when you start working on yourself, and by working on yourself, I'm talking about the moment that you start actually evaluating yourself. When you start evaluating yourself and evaluating the people that you're connected to, when you start looking at your circle for what and who and what it really is, I'm talking about quarter one. Quarter one, when you're evaluating everything around you, you will go from having 8 folk to making your way over here to quarter 2. Check that out. You done went from 8 folk to you only got 3 folk here. You done dropped out 5, you done dropped out folk. You would have went from having all those folks, you done dropped down to here, because see, when you was over here, when you first started working on yourself, you had a crowd of people. You had everybody smiling and grinning in your face. You thought that you had the down pack. You had the party crew. You had the vibe crew. Everybody that was with you was lit like that. Understand that. But the moment that was lit like that when it came down to partying, that was lit like that when it came down to going out. But when it came down to praying, when it came down to fasting, when it came down to reading, when it came down to things that was mentally, physically, emotionally, feeding your spirit, then you had to let all of these here folk, you had to let these folk go, and you down here, over here, you got 2 folk over here. Understand that this you up here, you ain't got but 2 folk. 2 people standing. You done went from, yeah, you had so much going on over here. You had even, Nick, you had so much going on over here. You also had people that was up here. Pay attention. This is you. You had so much going on over here. You had people at the bottom, and you had people that was at the top, and everybody grabbing from you. You had so much going on over here that you had people everywhere. You were surrounded by liabilities. You were surrounded by drama, chaos. You were surrounded by a bunch of stuff that you really didn't even need. And then when you made your way over here, over in the second quarter, see, the first quarter is where you evaluated your circle, remember? And you had to find out who was for you and who wasn't for you, and you had to turn those folks loose. Well, then the growth chart shows that when you got over here to stage 2, right? And we said over here, stage 2 was what? All eyes on you. And you start putting those eyes on you, then you realize that you really only had 2 people, you know what I'm saying, that you could somewhat count on. You had 2 people over here that sometimes you could call on these people and they'll be right there for you, right? You got those 2 folks that'll show up any time of the day and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And they'll come over and do whatever you needed to do. And that was cool with you. It was cool through quarter 2. And understand that even though you love them, even though you want them to be a part of your life, even though you want everybody to end that journey with you, the truth of the matter is some folk are only going to go to their level of, they're only going to understand for their level of understanding. And no matter how much you pour it on them, no matter how much you want it for them, some folk just don't want it for themselves. So you would go from right here where you had these 2 people, one of them just got tired. They got tired, so now here you are. You done made it over here to level 3, and you done lost another person. Why? Because they got tired. They got this person right here. Let's just say it was this person. They done messed around and got tired. Y'all doing too much praying for me. Y'all doing too much fasting for me. Y'all doing too much locking in for me. I ain't never had to do all of that. I just got to let that go. So now all of us, yeah. And you have to be comfortable. Part of your growth, growth journey is you being comfortable with losing some folk. Part of your growth journey is knowing that everybody won't be able to complete the journey with you. A part of your journey is knowing that it's going to be some things in some areas of your life where it's going to be just you for a while. Understand that a part of your growth journey is some things in some areas of your life where it's going to be just you for a while. Understand that a part of your growth journey is that you grow, the more that you evolve. Over here in quarter 3, right? The more that you grow, the more that you evolve, right? The more that you're healing in life. You got this one person. It's not that you don't like that individual, not that you don't love that individual, not that you want that individual to go with you, but you have been doing so much work on yourself that you really haven't been talking to them the way that you used to talk to them. And before you know it, it's just like y'all just lose touch, right? Because they got their own thing going on, you got your own thing going on, and then you find yourself over here. Stage 4. 122 days. Your healing journey will bring you right here. And the problem, ooh, come on. Talk to me nice. You over here in 4. Fred say yes. In my chat real quick, if you feel like you in stage 4 right now, if you feel like, Coach, I'm in 4 right now. I'm in 4 right now. Talk to me nice. If you feel like, Coach, I'm in 4 right now. I'm in 4 right now. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love. Coach, I'm in 4 right now. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? And I'm about to, some of y'all gonna crack up when I tell you. They say, yeah, Coach, I feel like I'm in 4 right now. I feel like I'm in 4. I'm in 4, and I'm happy about it. Come on. You ever, wait. I'm in stage 4, and I'm happy about it. Like, it was once upon a time in my life when I was in stage 1 back in January. I felt like I needed these people. I wanted these people smiling and grinning up in my face. I felt codependent. I felt like I was going to be so lonely without them, that I was going to be down bad without them. I felt like I couldn't make it without them. I thought I needed them in order for me to survive. And then I messed around and I got over here, you know what I'm saying, and started working on myself and my development coach. Hold up for a second. And then I got over here in quarter 2 and I realized that I never really needed them. Have you ever been holding on to somebody so tight in your life because you had tricked yourself into thinking that you needed that individual, and then you messed around and started working on yourself and you realized that you did not need them the way that you needed them, that you needed that individual, and then you messed around and started working on yourself and you realized that you did not need them the way that you needed them. You so hard in that individual, and all of a sudden when y'all separated, I want y'all separate ways to realize I get way more done without you. I'm way more happy without you. I got way more peace without you. I am so hard in that individual, and all of a sudden when y'all separated, I want y'all separate ways to realize I get way more done without you. I'm way more happy without you. I got way more peace without you. I never come back. I'm saying the enemy's job is to keep you in the stuck stagnant place where he makes you feel like you need those folks in order to survive. But the truth of the matter is you're holding on to what's damaging you. You're holding on to what's putting you at level. You have there. Now that I'm separated from you, I noticed that I got over into stage 2. Understand that? And I got less folk. And I'm dealing with y'all how I'm dealing with y'all. I understand that it's one person that's really on board and the other person got a big question mark over their head because, baby, sometimes you in and sometimes you out, and it's all to the good because I'm working on myself right now, so it really don't matter to me like that. Understand that I get over here and that one person that I had, I love you and all of that, but I'm so busy, so caught up in my own life. I'm operating with the selffulness type of mentality that I'm by myself. Stage 4. And I'm enjoying my peace. I done became my own best friend. I'm in stage 4, and it's just me, and I'm embracing being by myself. I love my own company. I'm in stage 4 right now, Coach. I done cut so many people off. I done walked away from so many friendships, relationships, family ships, job ships, whatever. Anything that wasn't servicing my greater good. I done walked slam up out of its life. I done got over here. I'm minding my own business, doing my own thing. I ain't never experienced peace on this level before. I'm on level 4. And guess what? And I'm loving it out here. I am loving it. My phone is peace on this level before. I'm on level 4. And guess what? And I'm loving it out here. I am loving it. My phone ain't ringing. I ain't got to go and give no, I gotta go give nothing to nobody. I want to come and go and I get ready. I don't have no attachments, no false sense of responsibility to nothing or nobody. I'm over here. Understand stage 4. I done became my own best friend. Stage 4, I am my own good company. Stage 4, I'm the most valuable person on my team. Stage 4, I know exactly what I can do by myself. Hello, stage 4. I am over here saving like I ain't never saved before. I'm over here accomplishing things I ain't never thought that I would be able to accomplish. I'm over here. I got a level of peace that beyond the understanding of even myself, baby. I walk in my house and everything is right where I left it at. I ain't got to look for this, look for that. I come in, I cook dinner for one. I'm over, yes, come on. I'm over here and I ain't never been this happy. I ain't never been this at peace. Come on. I got. Come on. I got. Come on. I got. Things that now we acknowledge the fact that we were holding on to people that we thought was the best thing that ever happened to us, and it was really the we was laying next to the thing, holding on to the thing was damaging us the most. That we were taking on projects. It wasn't a real relationship. It was all about what I give to you, what I could do for you, how could I fix you, how could I put you in a better position in your life. And now we're starting to acknowledge that. So now that we're in stage 4 and we're learning how to be by ourselves, love ourselves, bring that level of joy and peace into our life, it's like I'm never ever going back to that. But there's an upside to it, because we have some folk that are in stage 4 and you in stage 4 and you saying, I've cut off everybody, coach. I don't deal with anybody. I'm out here and I'm all by myself and I'm getting a little bit of tired. Understand, I'm out here and I'm by myself and I'm in stage 4 and I'm ready to go back and start hanging out again. I'm ready to start dating again. I'm ready to experience life again. I don't have no this and I don't have no that or whatever. And I want you to know, the moment that you start to feel that tug, it's okay to embrace that change as well. It's okay to put yourself back out there. It's okay to go out there and mingle. It's okay to go out there and find, whatever it is that you want out of life. It's okay to do that, right? Because you have to also know that stage 5 is coming. And when you get to stage 5, I need you to know, because stage 5 is going to come. That's why you got 5 circles. But the difference, I don't want you to be afraid to step out. I don't want you to be afraid to go out there and start living life again. Because see, you have to understand, it was things that you did not know in level 1 that you know now. It was things that you did not know on level 2 that you know now. It's things that you did not know when you were on level 3, but you know now. It was an experience of you being by yourself on level 4 that you never experienced before. So everything that you went through on these past 4 taught you lessons. It taught you everything that you needed to know about what to do now when you step back out into that new life. So you don't have to be everything that you needed to know about what to do now when you step back out into that new life. So you don't have to be everything that you needed to know about what to do now when you step back out into that new life. So you don't have to be going out. See, this part of your growth is your part of growth is learning how to trust yourself, how to trust your gut, how to of the peaceful state that you in, and you don't want to ruin your own peace. I don't know if I want to date again because I'm enjoying life too much over here. I don't know if I want to get back out there because I'm enjoying life too much right now. And I want you to understand something, that you could be right here and you can have your level 4 and you could be all the way at peace. But then when you get up here, right here to level 5, the difference this particular time when you go out. So I want you to do one thing. Number 1, trust yourself. Put it in the chat real quick. Just put trust yourself. Trust yourself. Why are you telling us to trust ourselves, coach? Because all the tools that you needed to get to level 5, you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. You obtain those things on 1 through 4. You are not the same person that you were before. Your knowledge, your understanding is completely different now. You know who you are. You know what you want. You are honoring yourself, respecting yourself, all the above. So you're not going to make the same mistake. You're not going to choose the same type of people. You know better now. Give yourself some credit. Free yourself from that spirit of thinking that you can't trust you. Trust you. Trust the notes that you've taken. Trust the work that you put in on yourself. You're not the same person. Do not allow the enemy to trick you into thinking that you are. Number 2, remove the fear. Put it in the chat, remove the fear. Double tap on my screen, TikTok. Where y'all at? Y'all at 150.6. We need 200K. Remove the fear. Ooh, my runners, I know y'all gonna run. So before y'all run, let me get some love. Thank you, She. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Before y'all run, let me get some love. Let me get a couple badges on IG. And over here on Facebook, let me get some stars. This right here gonna be the one. Hold on. This week, we're gonna go outside a little bit. Hold on, Crystal Love. Double tap on the screen. My Cash App is your favorite speaker. Your favorite speaker is the Cash App. Double tap on the screen. Send me some love real quick. Remove the fear. What do you say? Ooh, yeah. Remove the fear, sweets. Understand, take that fear off, Bookie Bud. Take that fear off, Sugar. Understand, remove that fear up out of your life. Get that fear up out of there. Remove that fear. What are you talking about, Coach? Remember when you was over here? The enemy fought you hard not to reach that level. Now, Coach, remember when you was over here? The enemy fought you hard not to reach that level. To reach level 3. The biggest threat to the enemy is reaching level 4. Because when you got to level 4, you showed yourself how strong you were by yourself. When you got to level 4, understand, you showed yourself how strong you were by yourself. Your favorite speaker is the Cash App, Miss Tucker. Understand that you showed yourself how strong you were by yourself. That's what level 4 taught you. The enemy did not want you to reach level 4, because the moment that you got to level 4, he already knew that you were going to become somebody completely different. Understand? See, right here on level 4, you learned, oh yeah, I'm not afraid. The only reason why you stayed connected over here in 1 through 3, when you stayed connected over here, is because you was relying on other people. You was leaning into other people. You was still tied to other people. You was still somewhat codependent on other people. You still had other people. But when you got over there, understand, you learned how to live by yourself, how to be by yourself, how to bring your own joy, how to be your own peace, how to trust and love yourself. Understand that. That's what you learned right there. So when you get up here, understand, when you get up here to level 5, all of a sudden you trust in yourself and you remove that fear. So when these people that's in your circle, understand, they realize what? They are bonus. Ooh, come on, talk to me. These people, you see the arrows that they got across their head? These people, come on, Heather Gigan. These people, Nikki with the word, you see what I'm going with. These people that's over here, and you're like, this a different group of people. Come on, Diva Styles. This a different set of people right here. These ain't the same people that you had up here. Understand? Because the more that you grow, the more that you raise that access bar. Now those same people that was on those lower levels, they don't have the same type of access to you. Now you're surrounding yourself by people that are doing what? They're pouring into you. These people are pouring into you. They're not just in your life, they're beneficial to your life. They're not just in your life, they're adding value to your life. They're not just in your life, they're taking care, or they have a responsibility over there in your life. And these people right here, they're actively pouring into you while you're actively pouring into them. And that's the reason why the enemy didn't want you to get there, because once you got here, then you was going to mess around and get around the right type of folk. Now you got the right environment. Now you got an environment that is reciprocal. Now you got an environment that is filled with love. Now you got an environment, understand, that you can be proud of, an environment that is all, it is shielded, it's protected, it has a hedge of protection all going around it. Now you're in a different type of environment. Now when we're talking about where there's 2 or 3 gathered together, now y'all able to make things, now you're in a different type of environment. Now when we're talking about where there's 2 or 3 gathered together, now y'all able to make things happen that you ain't never thought would happen. where's 2 or 3. You had 2 or 3 all down here that was gathered together. Our mindset wasn't the same. 2 or 3 all down here that was gathered together. Our mindset wasn't the same. Your posture wasn't the same. You had to get around. Everybody tell you that you need somebody, but the truth of the matter is you don't need just somebody. You need the right type of bodies. You need the right type of bodies. Right? These people are beneficial to your growth and your development. These people are pouring. These people are loving. These people are taking care of you. And you're taking care of them. And what I want you to know about stage 5 on this growth chart is this. You notice how I said 1, 2, 3, 4? You had to leave all of these people where they were to make room for these people right here. As long as you got all this toxic brokenness, codependency, as long as you're operating with all of this right here, you will never be able to get here. You have to make room for what supports your assignment. You didn't have any room for that. And until you came over here to stage 4 and created, you didn't have any room for that. And until you came over here to stage 4 and created right here, you got to be willing to turn. You got to be willing to walk away from something. You have to be willing to say, you know, sometimes it'll be your spiritual sister. Sometimes it won't be your natural mom. It'll be your spiritual mom. It'll be other people that God has sent into your life to bless you. So please do me a favor and do not get caught up. Don't get caught up in folk. Don't get caught up in holding on to them. Don't get caught up in thinking that everybody that started with you is going to end with you, and everybody that's on board, thank you, Spiritual G, now going to always be on board, because that's not the truth. It's going to be some folk that you love that you're going to have to leave on this spiritual journey. And one thing that I truly believe is that leaving is not emotional, it's logical. Leaving is not emotional, but it's logical. It's always going to be facts over feelings. No matter how much I love you, if I see that you're not good for me, I gotta leave you. No matter how much I want the relationship to work, if I see that it's not reciprocal, if I see that you cannot pick up what I put down, if I see all these red flags, and I owe it to myself to say that I have to walk away from this relationship. I can no longer stay connected to, surrounded by, in any type of capacity, anything that is not servicing my greater good. And when I have 122 days, I got 4 months. Anything that is not servicing my greater good. And when I have 122 days, I got 4 months. 4 months are going to go as well. That's how fast things are going to change in your life as well. You have got to be committed. You have got to be hungry. You have got to wake up with a level of passion that you've never had before. You owe this to yourself. You owe this to yourself. Did I say October? You right, because it starts next month. I've been saying October the 1st. I really meant September 1st. Thank you so much. I got to make sure I tell my flyer girl that too, Latoya. I bet, no, it started next month. Next month is October, right? Yeah, August, October. It started next month on the 1st. No, August, September. Jesus Christ. Y'all, it starts September the 1st. Why y'all been letting me tell y'all the wrong date? It's September. Y'all got to tell. Yeah, listen. Y'all know I be doing so much. Let me tell this flyer girl. She over there about to make my flyer. My flyer going to say October. That thing is September the 1st. Y'all got 4 months, and y'all counting 122 days with me. Don't y'all have me out here being crazy? You know what I'm saying? I be having 100. Listen, appreciate you, Latoya. Latoya Lane. Latoya like, wait a minute, coach. You talking about October. This you 122 days. That's September. That's right. Starting September the 1st. Man, I tell you what, baby, listen, I be all over the place. All I know is I want y'all to win. One thing, come on, Romeo. One thing I know is I want y'all to win. That's what I do know. What, baby, listen, I be all over the place. All I know is I want y'all to win. One thing, come on, Romeo. One thing I know is I want y'all to win. That's what I do know. I love September the 1st. 4 months, baby. 4 months. 4 months, 2 days. September the 1st, 100. And 2020. How you doing? Baby say, how you miss a whole month? Listen, I be doing a lot. From live morning walk and worship every day to handling my Patreon. I'm hands-on with that Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, twice on Thursdays. Life coaching Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, one-on-one via Zoom. You know what I'm saying? Traveling out to do speaking engagements Friday through Sunday. I have a whole lot going on. My life is filled with motivation. It's filled with inspiration. It's filled with pouring into people. That's how I miss the whole month. I'm telling you, I'm always working. And I tell you what, as soon as I think that I'm doing enough and that I'm relaxing and getting things going, God pops right in and say, no, I got one more thing for you. I got one more thing for you. Oh, including masterclass. We got a masterclass coming up too, so I'm always working. I got so much going on. Like my whole entire life is surrounded by ministry. You know, it's surrounded by ministry. I'm always moving and shaking, and creating new ways for people to learn and to really develop. It's surrounded by ministry. I'm always moving and shaking, and creating new ways for people to learn and to really develop. It's surrounded by ministry. I'm always moving and shaking, and creating new ways for people to learn and to really develop. Love self-love. You first have got to love yourself. Way before you're able to love anybody else. Man, if you have a ticket already for Saturday, September 28th, Dallas already for Saturday, September 28th, Dallas, Texas, big Texas, in Texas, including your girl. They don't care what part they bring me. Every part of Texas love me. If you look at my house, it will blow you out of the water. Understand? Texas love them some street. And I'm coming out there. I'm gonna be out there September the 7th with Lanice Brown and the Impact. Understand? I'll be speaking at her event, and the room tour Saturday, September the 28th. Understand, get your ticket, go to Eventbrite, because them tickets is selling right now. Dallas do not play no games. Every time I come to Dallas, y'all don't hesitate. Y'all go straight to get y'all ticket. Y'all don't play. So yes, I got a couple more tickets that's left over there on the Eventbrite. Go to Eventbrite, get in the room tour Dallas. I'm coming Saturday, September the 28th. And yes, I do. I know it's going to be a busy weekend in Dallas. Everybody got something going on, but that ain't my business. Not my circus, not my clowns. Understand that. From 6 to 10, I need you to come get in the room. From 6 to 10, I need you to be looking me eyeball to eyeball. 6 to 10, I need you to be coming get this blessing up out of here. Understand? That's what we're going to be doing. That's it. That's all. Understand me. So Saturday, September the 28th, I'm going to be in Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas, Saturday, September the 28th. I need you to go to Eventbrite. Go grab your ticket expeditiously. Go get it like you was Texas. Dallas, Texas, Saturday, September the 28th. I need you to go to Eventbrite. Go grab your ticket expeditiously. Go get it like you was come and rain down on us like before. Do you hear me? We pray for breakthrough. We pray for deliverance. We pray for healing, growth, and development. A time out there. You hear me? So Saturday, September the 28th, available right now. It's about 20 tickets that's left on that Eventbrite. Go grab your ticket. And listen, this is a perfect time for you to go ahead and get your homegirl too. Be like, hey, look, I got somewhere I want us to go. I got something that I want us to do. We gonna go out here. We going to Support Street. You know what I'm saying? She coming to the city. Bring your notepad. Get your 2 ink pens and let's go. That's it. That's all. Get your notepad. Get your 2 ink pens and let's go. We going to get in the room with Street Saturday, September the 28th. I'm gonna be in Dallas, Texas. Man, I would say go ahead and sign up for the masterclass, but y'all already know the masterclass is sold out. But I thank each and every one of you guys that stepped up and got y'all tickets already. I love me some you. I want you to walk away from this video feeling inspired, feeling loved, feeling appreciated. I want you to walk away from this video knowing that what you're going to do in your life starting Sunday is personal. This is a personal journey. 122 days challenge. Subscribe to my TikTok. Subscribe to that Instagram for prayer at 7:45 every single day for 122 days. 2:45 every single day for 122 days. 2:45 every single day for 122 days. 2 a day, because we lock it in at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 122 days. Fasting, 30 days. Daniel fast. We're detoxing and preparing ourselves. Brand new mindset, right? No excuses. None of that. Love_Sammy. Subscribe to my Instagram. All you have to do is subscribe to my Instagram channel where it says subscriptions. Hit that subscription so that you can subscribe. And I will be live on 2 platforms for 122 days. Those 2 platforms will be Instagram and TikTok. Instagram and TikTok. If I can get the Facebook to work, I will let you guys know. But if not, all my Facebook supporters, can make sure you got Instagram or TikTok. Street Poet _ 1125. Street Poet _ 1125. That's on both platforms. My Instagram have like 545K. And I'm telling you these numbers because I want you to know it's a lot of fake pages. So look at the supporters so that you can know that you're getting on the right page. It's 545K on Instagram and 1.1 million on TikTok. So please make sure you're following the right pages. I don't do readings, don't do cartoon pics, all of that is scam stuff. That stuff is not me, right? Make sure you're following the right page. Make sure you hit that subscription button, subscribe to the page, and I will be live every day starting Monday, right? Starting Monday, 7:45 Eastern Standard Time. Prayer, meditation, affirmations, and then we go live on all platforms to do morning walk and worship. Then we'll come back at 6 p.m. because we 2 a day. 6 p.m., 30-minute session. 6 p.m. will be our 30-minute session where we're winding down. We're going to start and end our day the same way. I love you guys so much, man. I want you to walk away knowing that you are beautiful, that you are beautifully made, that you are worthy, you are deserving. And as long as you got breath in your body, you still have purpose. You, my love, you deserve to be here. Walk away knowing that you deserve to be here. Head up, chest out. Whatever environment that you're going into, own it. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let me see what y'all got. Oh, y'all at 191.7K. I'm going to let y'all get to 200K real quick. Send me some love over here on TikTok. I love you more. Double tap on that screen. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. We need 3 badges on IG. Let me get 3 badges. Facebook, y'all reach y'all goal. Y'all got 2,520. So y'all are like 520 stars past the goal. I love you guys. I want you guys to have an amazing day. Thank you guys so much for always tuning in and uplifting and pouring into your girl. Past the goal. I love you guys. I want you guys to have an amazing day. Thank you guys so much for always tuning in and uplifting and pouring into your girl. Past the goal. I love you guys. I want you guys to have an amazing day. Thank you guys so much for always tuning in and uplifting and pouring into your girl. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. All right. Thank you, Doris. I appreciate you. Doris _ 127. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Meek. I appreciate you. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you, Land 21. Thank you so much. I see y'all. Y'all are at 198.1. We almost there. TikTok, double tap on the screen. We almost there. Latoya Lane. Latoya, you've been on here showing love. My girl is so serious right now. I'm loving this for you too. I'm loving this for you too. Every time I see you pop in, I'm like, there she go. Thank you, bad gal. Appreciate you so much, man. Double tap on that screen. Send me some love. TikTok, Instagram. We just trying to reach our goals real quick, and we gonna get up out of here. Man, I love y'all. I'm so proud of y'all, man. Everybody that had their notifications turned on. There we go. They go to 200K on TikTok. I appreciate. I knew y'all could do it. I knew y'all could do it. Look at y'all. Y'all got it now. Appreciate y'all so much, man. I love y'all. She says, get y'all journals and start writing and living on yourselves. I think she meant loving, writing and loving on yourselves. That I know that's right here. So everybody should have their journals and stuff by now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be working and getting their job done. I love me some y'all, man. Y'all go and enjoy the rest of y'all day. Be blessed. All right, guys. I love y'all, man. I want y'all to have a good day. on purpose. Be good.